This is the worst thing that has ever happened to me. Worse than the abusive relationships, worse than being an addict and reaching rock bottom, worse than loving Matt from afar when he doesn't know I exist. So what was it? For the 2 or 3 of you who don't already know because you went to see Trump or something, my car got egged. Egged. I've heard of that happening to other people, but I never thought it could happen to me. I realize now that egging someone's car is domestic terrorism. They call the J6ers domestic terrorists. But anyone who says that has no idea what it's like to park on a quiet city street and come back to find your car egged. I was so traumatized that I hardly knew what to do. First, I tried to find a car wash, but everywhere I turned, God set up a roadblock. I mean, literally. The cops had a street blocked off and there were buses parked there. I didn't know why they were there, but probably something to do with illegal immigrants. Then I kept telling Google to find me a self-service car wash. I said as clearly as I could, self-service, but it kept sending me to regular car washes. Frankly, I think Google is Antifa. I did see something cute, though. A family had to change a flat tire right next to a very busy highway. Parents and 2 little kids just inches from traffic in the hot sun. Isn't that cute? I was really excited when the police told me on the phone I was the victim of a hate bias crime. Or a bias hate crime. Whichever. I couldn't stop saying it. Hate bias crime. Bias hate crime. Hate bias crime. It has such an important ring to it, doesn't it, Cutlets? I'm practically an honorary J6er now because, get this, it happened on Capitol Hill. Some stupid troll said that it can't be a hate bias crime because I'm not a member of a protected minority. That doesn't make any sense. What could be more of a minority than J6 believers? It was bad enough when they wrote satanic symbols on the sidewalk. It was bad enough when they blew whistles. The police wouldn't do anything. When we demanded action, they just looked at us like we had 10 heads. When we fought back, we were the ones who got arrested. Well, not me, but it sounds better when I say we. That made Antifa bolder, and now someone has touched my car. My car. If that isn't terrorism, I don't know what is. They should have stopped before it got to this point. I don't know who did it, but they're going to jail. If they don't, it's because the police in DC are corrupt. That's the only possible explanation. As you know, if you watch my live stream, I had to tinkle, so I stopped to do that while you, my cutlets, decided what I should do next because I'm too much of a ditz to figure anything out for myself. When you decided that I should drive back to DC and report the terrorism at a police station, I was secretly glad. That meant I didn't have to clean my car until later. Unfortunately, the police weren't much help. I had all kinds of proof that I'm being stalked and harassed, but they said there was nothing they could do about people blowing whistles and calling me mean names. And they said there was nothing tying those people to the terrorism against my car, but who else could it have been? I even gave them the names and addresses of the people who must have done it. Well, let's just say I was disappointed. Someone promised to send me video showing my car being egged. That person said it wasn't Antifa, it was a so-called patriot. Anyone who would do that to me is no patriot, let me tell you. But I didn't have the video yet when I talked to the police. I hope I'll have it by tomorrow. Someone is going to go to jail over this, Antifa or so-called patriot. So I went home and I cleaned the egg and the kitty litter cement off my car, and the paint is ruined. And I'm exhausted and less than happy with the police, and I need food. Lots of food. Glory be to beef!